Hi there, welcome back to GoalNiza channel. Along with the festive atmosphere, the 2022 World Cup will certainly leave a mark of sadness when fans witness the farewell moment of the national team of a series of contemporary football legends, in which includes the legend number 10, Lionel Messi. From a weak little boy to the proud owner of 7 Ballon d'Or awards, Messi has truly changed modern football history. Now, let's stay tuned to see this incredible journey of him. His early days in Rosario. In the poor countryside of Rosario in the 90s of the last century, there was a 6-year-old boy who fascinated everyone with his natural soccer skills. Here, videos of the boy's soccer prowess quickly went viral. At the time, the video has only been publicized by the residents of Rosario, and that boy was none other than Lionel Andres Messi Cucitini, who was born on 24th of June 1987. His mother works as a janitor and his father is a worker. As a child, Messi often followed his grandmother, Celia, to watch football games, which gradually formed a big passion of football in him. One day, his entire household was there to watch his 2 brothers, Rodrigo and Matias, playing. In that match, coach Salvador Aparicio noticed that he was just a smallish looking boy. To complete his team, he told Messi to come and play with his bigger boys. After much persuasion from his parents, he was allowed to join. The little boy got a serious disease. Since joining Newell's Old Boys, Messi led people there from one surprise to another, scoring almost 500 goals as a member of the Machine of 87, the near unbeatable youth side named for the year of their birth, and regularly entertained crowds by performing ball tricks during halftime of the first team's home games. Messi's dream, however, ended up vanishing in 1998 when he was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency. The monthly medical costs could reach up to $1,500. Clearly, Messi's family lacked the resources to pay for the medical care, and Newell's Old Boys did not either. And when they knocked on the door of River Plate, the major club in Argentina, and all they got was a headshake. Messi, however, met his benefactor at the precise time. It was Gaglioli, a representative from the Europe of Argentinian descent. One day he received a video from 2 people, Soldini and Montreo, sent with the message, "This boy plays football very well, but needs money for treatment." Gaglioli got impressed with the boy's talents, then he sent it to his friend Newell at Barcelona and arranged a trial practice. Finally appeared the miracle when Carles Rexach, the sport director of Barcelona, and the rest is history. He immediately offered Messi a contract on a paper napkin. It seemed a new door opened to his family, but it turned out a nightmare to him. Starting career at La Masia. In February 2001, the family moved to Barcelona, where they settled into an apartment close to the team stadium, Camp Nou. Due to a transfer conflict with Newell's, Messi saw little action with the Infantiles during his first season in Spain. As a foreign player, he was only allowed to play in friendlies and the Catalan League. Without football, he found it difficult to fit in. Already reserved by nature, he was also so quiet at the first time that his teammates thought that he was deaf. After his mother moved back to Rosario with his brothers and little sister, Marisol, while he stayed in Barcelona with his father and missed his home so much. Plus, aside from proving his worth at the youth academy, the little Messi had to struggle with his illness. He said, "I injected my legs once every night. I started at 12 years old. It was not something that left an impression on me. It did not hurt. It was something routine for me that I had to do, and I did it with normality." Messi's former youth team teammate, Gerald Greeny, shared he injected one leg once every 7 days, followed by the other leg the following week. "I believed it's him. His great effort and faith that day helped Messi achieve the success as today." And then, after 3 years of constantly injecting, Messi got rid of that nightmare. The incredible journey at Barcelona. First day on the pitch in the Barcelona U12 team, Messi made people stunned with his amazing ability of controlling the ball. Quickly, he became an integral part of the Baby Dream team, Barcelona's greatest ever youth side. During his first full season, 2002 to 2003, he was a top scorer with 36 goals in 30 games for the Cadets A, who won an unprecedented treble of the league and both the Spanish and Catalan clubs. At the end of the season, he got an offer from Arsenal, but he chose to remain in Barcelona. When Messi made his Barcelona debut in a friendly match against Moreno Porto on October 16, 2003, it marked the first significant turning point in his career. However, he wasn't formally permitted to play for Barcelona's first team until the 2004-05 season. With his first goal against Albacete on May 1, 2005, Messi gained international attention. At his best, Messi had up to 26 assists for Barcelona in all competitions during the 2009-10 season, with 33 goals in total. The number was lower than just 12 assists during the previous season. However, that didn't imply that El Puiga's power had declined. He still averaged 2.2 assists per game in La Liga, compared to 3.8 in the Champions League, and only last season did Messi have fewer than 15 assists per season since the 2016-17 season. One said a Spanish reported, being Messi is the hardest job ever in the world, because he is not only the key factor for Barcelona's success, but also the center of criticism. It is no exaggeration to say that Messi's era is the greatest time in the history of Barcelona. During 17 years of playing for Barcelona, Messi with his teammate has won 10 La Liga titles, 4 UEFA Champions League, counting a total of big and small titles. The Argentine football star has 34 titles with Barcelona. Not stopping there, Messi's legacy for Barcelona is also 672 goals, the most in the club's history. 7 Ballon d'Or or awards, the most in the world football history. In an advertising campaign, Messi was once referred to as the GOAT, greatest of all time, by Adidas. Later, that word has been used repeatedly in the newspaper to imply Messi's greatness. In July 2021, despite his significant contribution for Barca and being willing to reduce 50% of his salary, Messi eventually had to leave it in tears. New chapter at Paris SaintGerman. On 10th of August, Messi joined French club Paris SaintGerman in a 2-year duel until June 2023, with an option for an extra year. Messi chose 30 as a squad number, the same he wrote as a teenager, where he made a senior debut for Barcelona. In the first season here, Messi struggled to adapt a new environment. He was said that he couldn't fit the team, got conflict with Antoine Griezmann, and flatter himself. He was even excluded from the list of the 30 nominations for the Ballon d'Or for the first time since 2005. However, after adjusting his new surroundings and settling in Paris, under new coach Christophe Galtier, Messi returned to his preferred free attacking role, being placed in his favorite position as the playmaker behind 2 strikers. In an attacking trident with Neymar and Kylian Mbappe, quickly regaining his form from his previous season by starting off the new season on 31st July by scoring PSG's first goal in a 4-0 victory over Natans in the Trophée des Champions, winning his second trophy with the club. The final FIFA World Cup of Lionel Messi. Messi made his World Cup debut against Serbia and Montenegro on June 16, 2006. The South Americans won 6-0, with Messi scoring his first World Cup goal. At the time, the 18-year-old came on as a substitute and got on the score sheet by scoring his team's 6th goal. 4 years later, under manager Diego Maradona, Messi and his team struggled to qualify for the 2010 World Cup, securing their place in the tournament only after defeating Uruguay at 1-0 in their last qualifying match. In the quarterfinals, Argentina unfortunately failed with 4-0 loss to Germany. Maradona said, "This is the most painful failure I've been through in my whole life. I felt like Muhammad Ali knocked me out. I had no choice but to let the team fail. Perhaps this is the last time I work with them." In 2014, Argentina was once again completely defeated by Germany. This time, it was in the final when Argentina lost to 0-1 in an extra time, which made Argentine fans devastated. As you can see, this is the photo of Messi without any emotion on his face, standing next to the World Cup trophy. Wondering in sadness, he almost burned into tears after the match. That was a moment he could never get over. Messi was completely disappointed by the outcome, so after he received the golden ball as the best player of the tournament, he quickly ducked his face to avoid the camera lens. This is the 3rd time in a row he's missed the opportunity to raise the World Cup trophy. Not stopped there, things went from bad to worse in 2018. Their World Cup dreams were short-lived as they got eliminated in the round of 16, having been defeated by France. Les Bleus inspired by Kylian Mbappe, who scored twice, won 4-3. And now in the 2022 FIFA World Cup, Messi had one last chance to fulfill his dream, which is to get his first World Cup trophy in career, which is also the missing prestigious title in his award collection. As of this video, Messi and his teammates successfully led his country to the final after defeating Croatia in 3-0 win in the semifinals, with him scoring the opening goal. And there is the big match left ahead, when he will once again face his clubmate Mbappe in the final match against France on 18th December. Seemingly, this is the only once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Argentina to pay back for the defeat they suffered in the last 2018 tournament. In the most recent interview, the 35-year-old star confirmed that this is his last time playing in the national team. I feel a lot of happiness to be able to achieve this, to finish my World Cup career playing my last game in a final. Everything I've lived in this World Cup, what people experience, and how much the people back in Argentina are enjoying, it is all very emotional. And that's all for the video today. Thank you for watching, and be sure to support us with a like, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.